All right, we know what we have to do. We need to close out. We know that we want to take this, let's fix this gray shit. That's the strips. When you get them out the fresh out the box, they have a background color. And for whatever reason, it's easier to change the background before you start making columns. In this case, I made 3 columns first. I should have changed the strip background, then made columns. But in this case, I gotta pay for it by changing each column separately. All right, so I made a little space because I know we're going to do security. I'm getting my spacing right here. I can actually take these up to the top from being design. I could also distribute these vertically, and I could also push them up like that, like this, whatever. All right, look, push this up. It's wrong. All right, and let's tighten that up a little bit. Let's tighten up this strip. All right, I'm just tightening it up. This moves together. That's a benefit. Kind of want to do this now. And I kind of want to do this now. Whoops. Let's see. Is our alignment here? I don't even think it is. Let's see. Maybe. I want my items centered. I'm thinking I want them centered. I don't want to manage the menu. I just want to center my items. Now here we go. Boom. Center. And center. I'm feeling that. I'm going to center it in the column. I'm going to center it in the column. I'm feeling that. You know, if I could find this font, but that's too much. Fuck all that. All right, let's go. We want the security. We were going on the background. Let's focus. I'm going to bring the opacities down. I could just change them to the background of the footer. That's another way to do it. It's up to you. It's up to you. Whatever looks best is going to win every time. Every time. That shit could not even work as long as it looks good. All right, let's add the strip. We want a full page strip. So we're talking strip. Let's talk about it. Let's look at it. It's gonna be dark, but we don't give a shit. We're gonna start with white anyway. Now this is where we're talking about that background again, right? We're gonna bring this down. It's gonna be about 50. So there we go with that. And I know that I want it at the bottom. All right, like that. Yeah, right. And I want it to be dark. And if I'm not mistaken, we set our colors. I don't like that blue. I like that blue. Actually, I like that blue better. Boom. All right, with some white text. Let me bring it down even further. Just a little space. And then I'll tighten up the footer on it. Boom. We're using FedEx as our reference guide. I don't need a sitemap. Privacy and security is legit. So let's take this, and easiest way to do this is to split it. We'll split 2 columns, and we're going to make sure that it's in the page. Right? I want it to be in the page. So we got to make sure there's in the page. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. All right, so that's not what I want. Because I'm thinking I wanted 2 links on both sides. But that's not what I'm seeing here, right? But I'm not gonna worry about it. Fuck all that shit. Let's not worry about it. I'm worried about semantics. That's not really, you don't have to really worry about that. That's something I gotta deal with. Alright. We're in desktop. That's really all we really need to be worried about is the desktop. So we're talking about copyrights. I don't know the shorthand for this copyright signal, so I'm gonna just take that and copy it. We're gonna do this. Boom, copyrights. Push. I always spell shit wrong, so I gotta double check that shit. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Alright, just wanted to make sure. That's looking good. That's looking good. Now see, that's floating, right? We're in the strip, but it's kind of floating. But we know that we're within the guidelines of the site, so we're, it's all good. It's all good. We're in desktop. We know we're in desktop. That's how it's going to look. We're good. When we get into mobile and to be responsive, we'll deal with it then. Right here, this is what I'm talking about, the privacy link. And I'm going to shift that to the right. And I'm going to say privacy policy. Right? And that's kind of big. Let's bring that down to 14. And it's going to be a link. We'll deal with the link later. We're also going to put, let's bring this down to, technically I probably go about a 12 on that, but push into period, all rights reserved. Now at the time of this recording, we do not put the AdBird link at the bottom of our clients' websites. That is something that we ask permission for later. So initial development, we don't do all that. Our work speaks for itself. All right, so that's good. That's looking good. That's looking good. Let's push publish on that and let's go. Probably have to clear the cache. Yeah, that's strong. That's a strong footer. Strong footer. It works out of the box. This is a one-page design. That's all we need. That's strong. Gives us the placeholders. We're good. And it gives us very nice. Very nice.